They're letting me go out on my own, no like other bike with me, for a demo ride of the FJR 2013, the Concourse 2013, and a Ninja 1000. Wow, this FJR is bigger and heavier than the smooth acceleration so far. Definitely feels different. I tell you, it's going to be hard to go back to the FZ6R, but I do still like that bike. Fourth gear feels really nice. Let's try this mode that he was talking about. Seat's pretty comfortable too. In fact, I'd say it's very comfortable compared to the 6R. Of course, it should be as a touring bike. And fifth gear is the top gear on the FJR. So I'm cruising along at 60 at just over 3,000 RPM. Not bad. Mirrors are very nice and steady too. In a good location so I can see what's behind me without having to tilt my head, shift my upper body, pull my arm in. Nope. I just glance down, I can see what's behind me. I like it. It seems like it wants to turn when you want it to, but yet it's a very stable bike. Man, it is definitely heavier. They gotta do something with this tree. It is definitely a heavier bike at the stoplights and that. Well, this clutch has a small friction zone. I killed the bike back there. So I'm kind of rev on the throttle a little more. Make sure you keep the clutch in at the beginning. Nicely, and the side view mirrors are so clear. I don't know if you can see them in the camera, but if you can, wow, look at them. distorting your view. And I guess the location of them would kind of act as a windshield for you when the temperature begins to get a little colder. Doesn't look like there's too much adjustability on the arm though. Looks like it's out or in, and then you just adjust the mirror on the mirror itself. Not quite as flickable as a 6R, but I can do it. Could also be my nervousness of really trying to flip the bike around left and right, Venus on my bike. Definite possibility. Gotta love the turn off your blinker horn honk. Yeah, so far I think I would rank this bike a 4.5 out of 5 or a 9 out of 10, maybe even more than a little more than a 9. I think the only drawback is I kind of wish the handlebars would maybe be a little bit wider. Maybe that could probably be adjusted by different risers. Cop car. But must be a funeral, unfortunately. Sorry for your loss, people. But different risers and maybe, or as I said, also different grips. Only sucky thing about that is the heaters on these things are built in. So you can't really replace grips without replacing or losing the heated grips. Maybe different risers would make it good enough, or maybe you can adjust these grips to like be out more this way or something, because they seem like too narrow in. Yeah, I'm wondering if you can like loosen up these screws here and swing the grips out a little bit. Because right now it feels like they're angled in too much for me. So, The things I'm not fond of on the FJR are the seat. That's probably a braking issue. Probably just needs 1,000 or so miles to become nice and soft. The shift pedal, that's just a matter of getting used to it. Any bike will be having to get used to it. And then the grips, and that, or the handlebar or handle riser positions. If they can swing out, that might solve the problem. And I'm sure they can swing out, or you can buy aftermarket ones. Also, actually leaning forward a little bit. Wouldn't mind if the grips could be of maybe 1 inch higher. But I know there's got to be aftermarket things for that. It'll raise the grip up a little bit, like twisted throttle or something. I enjoyed most of the ride on Sport. I'll try this the last few, like 2.5 to 3 miles here on Touring. Touring is pretty nice. You give smooth acceleration. You can jerk your hand backwards a little too hard on the throttle, but it doesn't give you a hard bit of boost for the throttle. So it kind of keeps things nice and smooth.